Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Andrew right here with another Division video for you guys. And, well, today's the day. Last and final day of 1.5. And I don't know about y'all, but I've been trying to enjoy it as much as possible. I've been trying to run Lexington as much as possible. I've been trying to get my caches up as much as possible. Just get currency up and whatnot. You know, all the good things, because 1.6, man, it's coming tomorrow, guys. And I will definitely be having some videos going on tomorrow and going over some new features and new things that are going to be prevalent in 1.6. But for right now, I wanted to bring y'all something that's something I've been working on here for a little while. I haven't brought y'all a build video in a little while, and this is the main reason I've been working on this build right here. Something really different, something I haven't really seen a lot of people run with, utilizing these two exact skills here. And I gotta tell you, man, there's no better way for me to go out with 1.5 than just some crazy, wacky, fun build for you guys here. So, without further ado, guys, this is the Armageddon Secret Mine Barrett Chest build here, guys. And this is what I'm running with. 247 DPS, 238 toughness, 303,000 skill power. 3-piece Tactician, 3-piece high-end with the Barrett's Chest. that was a tongue twister. That was a lot to say. But this is like I just said. I'm trying to have a lot of fun with 1.5 while I can, and this right here is what I've been having fun for about the last week or two with 1.5. So that I've been tweaking, so that I've been working on, trying to bring you guys. Because man, I gotta tell you, I hate to see it go, man. It's been a lot of fun, and like I said, it's something that's completely different, something I really haven't seen a lot of people running, especially utilizing these two skills and some of the pieces that I'm working with here, guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. Rocking with that Liberator, of course, guys. 15.1 base damage, competent, sustained, and of course talented. Now you're probably sitting there asking yourself, well, sustained. Why do you have sustained? If you're running an all skill build here, you have no heals, so why aren't you running predatory? Very good question, and I'll get to that in a little bit. In my secondary, guys, rocking that M700 carbon. Intense, competent, and elevated are my talents. This is just a fun sidearm. Whenever those enemies get farther away, this is just something nice to take them out with, something nice to set them on fire. Kind of fits in the whole niche of the skill builds. You want doing fire damage, doing bleed damage, doing explosion damage. So it fits very nicely and snug into this setup here. And of course, moving on to the sidearm, just rocking a 93R, guys, with the expert and harmful. Like I said, just for fun, something that just brings it all together. And it works, very cohesively with the build, and it all fits. I got very, very lucky on these rolls here, but let's go ahead and get into the main pieces, guys. Fucking piece de la resistance right here, guys. This is the Barrett's Chest, bulletproof Barrett's Chest, of course. This is my second one that I've gotten. If y'all don't know, my first one I got was a terrible firearms roll with no armor, disrupt resistance, no ammo capacity, just, kind of meh. And I ended up getting this. And I was very excited, and at first, my immediate thought, it was just, I'm kind of hate that it was, but my immediate thought was, oh, Barrett's Chest, I got one with armor. It's got armor, it's got health, it's got increased kill SP. Oh man, this is it. I can roll health on here, and I can just make a kill all be all Alpha Bridge build. Well, guess what? I mean, that's been done. It's happening. I mean, people have been doing that freaking since the Barrett's Chest came out. So I was sitting there thinking to myself, this had a base electronics roll of about 1230, 1240. So I was sitting there thinking, hey, why do I want to do something else that somebody else has already done? So let's do a kill all be all electronics build. So this is basically what happened here, guys. Got lucky enough to get the second piece with a very good electronics roll, decent armor, decent health, of course increased kill XP, take it or leave it. And I got extremely lucky, and this is pretty much what is able to bring this build over the top. And of course, for my prototype, or for my performance mods, of course, I'm running all electronics and skill power mods on all all three pieces here. And that is why my skill power is at such a crazy amount right there, and I'm still have pretty decent toughness here. As here we go, running into a refreshed mask here. 939 armor, 1269 health. This is my only health piece. Main reasons behind that is just to proc my talents and my weapons. I could have just went full electronics with this and, had some 350, 340 skill power build, but I would have had really no utility as far as my weapons go and things like that. And I mean, you know me, guys, my whole model is I bring y'all versatility. I'm never going to bring y'all one build that's going to be completely subjected to one way of playing. My builds are very versatile and very, very workable around to your different play styles here. So running the refresh mask, and this comes into the healing factor here, guys. Yeah, you may have been asking your question, why are you running predatory? You're gonna have no heals. You're gonna have nothing. Well, this helps out here. All healing is improved by 30% when in the last health segment with my refreshed mask, and I'll get into a little bit why this is important and why this is so helpful to this build. Of course, major attributes, crit hit chance, so you can still have that little oomph with the weapon, and of course, enemy armor damage, which is extremely helpful in any build. Best minor attribute you can get in the game. And of course, prototype electronics mod with that skill power. Moving on to my knee pads, part of my 3-piece Tactician set. My Tactician knee pads with a very good, excuse me guys, very good electronics roll there, 1231 armor. Disrupt bleed, and of course enemy armor damage, something that you're always going to want to stack in any build. 10% skill power. I do not have the 4-piece. Main reasoning is because the way I'm running this build, it was more beneficial for me to have the 3 high-end pieces to synergize with my healing that I would need versus having the 4. Excuse me. Instead of having the 4-piece tack here, so I took a little bit of a loss there and some skill power, but what I lost in skill power there, I gained in more versatility for the build, guys. So this is something very fun here. And of course, rocking the electronics and skill power mod there with the turret damage, 4% turret damage mod. Moving on to my special. Oh, no, not specialized. You were probably going to think there for a second, specialized backpack, or maybe an inventive backpack for the extra skill power. But like I was just talking about, I have very little heals. I actually have no heals. I'm not running any damage boosters. I'm not running any heals whatsoever. No support stations. I'm just running all skills. And this right here is something that I've really never seen anybody utilize. I really haven't seen. Obviously, people have, but as far as like mainstream goes and a lot of people using it, I haven't really seen anybody utilize this Relentless backpack. I was playing today. I know last day 1.5 and was very lucky to get it, and it just threw this whole build together last minute here, and everything synergized very well. So I was very lucky to get this backpack, and as you can see, the main talent here is 5% of the damage dealt by skills is returned as healing. So this one piece of gear here basically supplies 100% of my healing needs. Now, if you think about that, 5% of about 100,000, which is basically about what my my turret, or excuse me, about what my seeker mines are doing. 5% of that 100,000 plus I have 5,000 damage on my turret. Actually, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself here. But mainly, 5% of all my damage for my skills is returned as healing. And with my amount of toughness and the damage I'm doing with my skills, trust me, guys, it's a lot. I'll go ahead and show y'all here in a little bit what I'm talking about. And of course, major attributes, armor, and of course, ammo capacity. And running a prototype firearms mod to proc, like I said, some of my weapon talents. It's all about the versatility there. Extra armor, just for that extra armor, extra toughness. And of course, rocking 2 4% Seeker Mine damage mods. Now, moving on to my gloves, rocking Tactician Authority gloves. These could definitely have a lot better electronics roll here, guys, but they are a god roll among god roll as far as every other stat goes. So, I decided to go ahead and keep them. 1186 electronics, 1334 assault rifle damage, 5.5% critical hit chance, 17% critical hit damage. Very good Tactician's gloves. Like I said, wish I could have that electronics a little bit higher, but gotta work with what you have, and fortunately there's really no more time, so this is what I could get. And of course, Tactician's Authority holster, 1257 firearms, 1210 health, stamina, 1251 electronics, the 659 armor roll. And of course, rocking that plus 3.5% Seeker Mine damage. Would like to have a plus 4% here, but wasn't able to get it in time. And let me tell you, man, this build here is it completely changes the way you play, and it's just a lot of fun, man. And I'm gonna hate to see it go. I'm gonna try and work with something like this in 1.6 and hopefully bring y'all some feasibility with it. And I'm hoping it has some type of longevity. Like I said, not a lot of people know about this Relentless backpack here with their skill builds. And if you're running an all skill build, I don't think you should be running Inventive or anything else. I think you should be running Relentless, because the amount of damage that you're outputting with your skills is all completely returned as healing. And there's points in fights or in PvE, or I don't really use this so much for PvP. I kind of do a little bit different setup. It's still use a Relentless backpack, but there's certain points though where I'm taking a lot of damage, and with the consistent damage I'm doing with my turret, I'm basically getting consistent healing all the way through. And then plus, of course, the extra 6% from sustained, as well as I believe I have plus 4% kill on something here. I do not, I'm tripping. But yeah, all that adds up and it comes together to work very, very well and to basically provide all of my healing needs. As I said, the refresh mask here, whenever I'm in that last segment, all healing I get from Relentless, and all the healing I get from my basically when my secret mines explode and do about 100,000 damage. I'm getting 5% of that damage plus 30%. So when I'm in that last health segment, I'm very, very tough to kill with all my skills procced and that consistent healing I'm getting. Let's go ahead and get into my abilities, guys, here and show you what I'm talking about. Now, this is what I'm talking about here. I do not really see a lot of people running active sensor. You're probably telling yourself, why are you running active sensor? Why are you not running the flame turret? Why are you not running, maybe a BFB bomb or something like that? Main reason, like I said, is for that consistent healing. With 5,000 damage that I'm doing here, and that just consistent fire rate, I'm getting consistent healing throughout. Add that with the 97,000 that I'm doing with my Seeker Mind, and I mean, there's times where I'll be at a last self segment, and I'll get the consistent healing from my turret, throw out some Seeker Minds, boom, pretty much back to full health. So I mean, this all just works together so well, and like I said, I really haven't seen a lot of people experiment with that Relentless backpack, and it's worth it. I was about the same way too. I always looked at it and was like, this doesn't really seem that very manageable or feasible. But like I said, it provides pretty much 100% of my healing, and that's exactly what makes up for it. It's amazing. And of course, running that recovery link. Move on to my talents here, guys. Of course, Strike Back, reaching that low health reduces active skill cooldowns by 20%. Just for that extra skill haste there. My skills are already pretty low as far as time goes and cooldown goes, but that just helps bump it up even further. And of course, for my Seeker Mines, to get that added increased damage here, I have Demolition Expert and Chain Reaction. What Demolition Expert does is killing a hostile with an explosion to increase explosion damage by 20%. So if one of my Seeker Mines, or basically you could say whenever they split up, obviously they go wherever they're going to go. If one of them kills one enemy, then the rest are going to get an added 20% damage, and that happens a lot. And as well as Chain Reaction, if they all attack and they all kill, or they all attack some people at the same time, I'm going to get an extra 20%. So pretty much in every situation with my Seekers, I'm about always getting 20% extra damage there. So it's all bumped up, and that all comes back to my Relentless backpack and my healing, and it's off the charts, man. It's like I said, it's a lot of fun, man. I never really realized how exactly versatile that backpack could be and how helpful it could be, and I hate that I had to wait this long to find that 1.5, and I apologize for bringing it to y'all so late, but well, better late than never, right? And of course, On the Move. Main reason behind On the Move, I mean, many people could be running, wire white, you could be running triage if you're in a group, of course, could be doing critical save, adrenaline. Main reasoning for me is because I'm pretty much constantly running around with this build. I never really want to stay in one spot and get locked down. I'm always running around, kind of kiting enemies and moving them towards different areas I want. So whenever an enemy gets killed by skill I'm running, this is always proccing. So it just adds that extra versatility, that extra toughness. And that procced with my Barrett's chest piece, with my two skills on cooldown, with that added 10% armor there, brings you up to about 350 toughness. So it's got its versatility, guys. Don't be fooled by these base numbers you see here. All the versatility is hidden within my talents and hidden within my gear. And let me tell you guys, this is a really, really fun way to run a skill build. And like I said, hopefully this is something that's going to be feasible in 1.6. But as for now, this is my 1.5 most fun build of 1.5. For me, anyways. I mean, a lot of people don't like running skill builds. A lot of people like running and gunning. And that was part of the reason why I left my firearms, and I left some of my damage pretty good. As you can see, I'm still doing 247 DPS. I can still do that. I can still run around. I can still cut enemies. I can still take some damage. I can still do damage without my skills while I'm waiting for my skills to proc. So I mean, this is, like I said, guys, man, this is it right here. This is something that I'm gonna be sad to see go. But I'm just really happy I could bring y'all this build. I'm really happy it worked out and synergized very well for y'all. I guess there's really nothing else to do, guys, but show y'all some gameplay. So I'm going to be uploading some gameplay right after this video. Trying to keep it a little shorter and sweeter for you guys here. But I really hope y'all enjoying the video, guys, and I'm really hoping y'all enjoying the builds. that I'm bringing y'all. Been getting a lot of attention to my channel lately, and a lot of great views, and a lot of views, and a lot of likes, and things like that. And I just can't thank y'all enough for watching and being supportive in this. And of course, if you haven't already, go ahead and give me a like, give me a subscribe. Tell me in the comment section what you think of this. I mean, have you been running Relentless for a while? You've been telling people to be running Relentless for a while. Have you been, roaring about the benefits? Have you been working on your own skill build for 1.6? Have you been working with TAC, Reclaimer, so on and so forth? If so, let me know in the comments, guys. Like I said, this is this is definitely my favorite build of 1.5. Something I'm having a lot of fun with, and something I'm gonna have a lot of fun with until 1.6 drops. Really hoping it's still gonna be feasible. Really hoping nothing gets too nerfed too bad, but like I said, only time will tell. Till then, guys, this is Andrew Ray, and this has been another Division video. I really hope y'all enjoyed, and I really hope y'all liked every video and every build video I brought for y'all here in 1.5, and I can't wait to bring y'all more videos in 1.6 and more content. So with that said, guys, y'all take it easy. Y'all have a great day, and Andrew Ray out, guys.